What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It's your main man, Juggernaut of Multi-Platinum Production Team.
Arkatech Beatz.
Shout out to everybody that's following the live. We're doing our daily live stream, music production, beat making tutorials. Every day we get together, we start making some beats. For those who are following and watching, follow along and watch along. For those that are on TikTok, you're going to be on this screen. For those that are on YouTube, you're going to be on this screen, right? So everybody got a little bit something different going on. But listen, I thank everybody for following. If it's your first time here, make sure that you are basically following, hitting the like button. It helps the algorithm. Sharing the live, it helps the algorithm. Roses and all the other good stuff that helps the algorithm as well. So tonight I got another beat that I want to try to work on, share with the people that was on the live last night. So I got a sample in here. We're going to do a few things to this sample. I actually got a drum loop. Somebody was asking yesterday about chopping drum samples. I'm going to do some drum chopping samples. I'm going to do some other stuff. So stick along. Stick with me. Let's get it going. That's what we're working on tonight. It's going to be a little bit more grimy. It's about 75 BPMs, give or take. You know what I'm saying? Speed it up. We're going to cut off a little bit in the beginning. There's a little bit of air in there. We're going to chop that up a little bit, get it to the loop a little better. Shout out Rob Mully. What up, bro? Got a little bit of a click. We're going to get that out. There you go. All right, now let's see if we can get this to where we want it to be. We're going to turn this into 4 bars, and then I'm going to copy this track over. We're going to name this track the sample, and we're going to start with that by laying that down. Name your tracks, man. Keep track of your stuff. Y'all ready? Let's go. I'm gonna leave the metronome on for a quick second, just to make sure everything is on time. I think I might go up one more just to. Shout out to everybody that's in the live. Make sure y'all liking the live, sharing the live. Alright, I think we're good on that. So let's push it a little bit forward. And I got a drum kit in. I got not a drum kit, but I got a drum loop in here that I kind of like. But right. Now we want to kind of cut that up, right? So the first thing I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to normalize it. And when we normalize a sample, we kind of make it a little bit louder from what it really is. We kind of want it to be at the highest fidelity that we can get it to be at, right? So now I'm in sample edit mode. For those who can't really see my screen on TikTok, if you want to see the screen, you're gonna have to probably go to YouTube for that. But my TikTok folks, y'all know what's going on with my Streamlabs. We're gonna get it working, and then y'all be able to see the whole screen like before. Shout out to everybody that's in the live. So I'm gonna go into sample trim mode, and you can do it two ways. You can kind of mark where you want to chop your sample, or you can use the parameters inside of the MPC. I like to use threshold, and then what it'll do is it'll give me automatic chops, kind of based on how many based on the transients, right? Or what basically is the level of each sound is going to give me a chop for, you know, each kick, each snare. And you gotta determine how many chops you want by pretty much changing the threshold. So right now, it's giving me like 50 chops. I don't need that many. You know what I'm saying? So let me see here before I do this. Let me go back to manual. Now let me see something really quickly here. Alright. We're gonna listen to this real quick. I don't really need that much. I'm gonna cut some of it off. I don't need that much. Alright, cool. We're gonna clean that up at the end so that it cuts real clean. And then I'm gonna discard the rest before I start making my chops. Alright. So let's process this. Let's say no sound detected. What do you mean no sound detected? Can y'all hear me out there? Can everybody hear me in the live? Just make sure. Alright, just making sure. Just trying tripping, man. TikTok be tripping, I'll tell you. Go back to my program edit. Let's get my sound back in there. Alright, cool. Let's do the sample edit for that now. Alright, cool. So now we're going to go back to the threshold, and we're going to see if we can get it to chop for us. Let's see what we got. And we get a little bit more on the threshold. And then what we'll do is we'll eliminate what we don't need. I'm going to unlink these slices, and then I'm going to convert this into a new drum track using the slices, non-destructive slice. So now we got that going here. We're going to name this New Drums. Close that out. Rico, brother, what up? All right, let's get this going. We're gonna lay down this hat first. Arkasaurus, what up? I'm gonna unlink these slices. Get the snare down real quick. to it. Gonna get it where we want to go. Add a little reverb to it. Looking, if you're gonna take people's sounds, you gotta fix it. You know what I mean? Let's lay that down real quick, and we're gonna EQ that. Shout out to everybody that's in the live. Let's go. Got some piano in it. To it. We just added the piano to just give it a little bit more. Baseline in, let's go. Yo, Zach, what up? Shout out to everybody that's in the live, man. This shit I be sharing the live. Hit that like button, man. Let's go. I got something special for y'all from last night, man. Let's go. But equal, brother, man. Appreciate you. Shout out Metadad. Let's go. record my first half of my stuff, huh? It's crazy. Let's try it again. Don't like that. Listen to it. Shout out to everybody that's in the live, man. Fix that last note. Shout out to everybody that's in the live, man, liking the live. It's crazy right now. I'm not getting my let's go with that. This is gonna be our 808 real quick. I got another sound in here that I'm gonna add into this. Pardon me. Let's see here. Here, what up? That in real quick. Oh no, I can't do that. Shout out to everybody that's in the live. Everybody that's in the live, man. What's your question, bro? Let's go. What's your question, bro? You know I'm here to answer the questions during the live, man, so ask away. He said, how do I sit still and don't take a bathroom break? Listen, I go right before I go live, man. I go right before I go live.
Arkatech Beatz.
I go right before I go live, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Like for real. And if you ever see me end the live abruptly, like yo, the live got to be over. You know, it's one of those nights, and you just got to chalk it up to the game. But not for nothing. I think it's like, you know, I think anytime you're about to do something performance wise, sometimes you have a little nervous energy, so that kind of makes you, you know, take care of it before you go. So, you know, it happens to work out for me, man. So don't jinx me, bro. I appreciate you, though. I need a name for this beat, though. Now, listen, for those people who was in the live last night, listen, if you was in the live last night, I got a treat for you. So stick around. I need this too. Cass, that's Enchanted Melody. Listen, just stick with me, man. I'm gonna get to that White Caps. Shout out to Hero, but listen, it started as White Caps, but you know, last night I had to do something to it, so it's not White Caps no more. It has evolved, but we're gonna get to that. Stick with me. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. Ashkin, what up? Cass says Enchanted Melody. I need this other part of the sample in here. Let's break this beat down, man. I'm going to go with Cass on this one. He says Enchanted Melody. We're going to go with it. I feel like a Ghostface name it. Enchanted Licorice Melody. What? We're going to say this real quick. And we're going to break this beat down real quick, man, because there's a lot of moving parts. So what do we start with? We started with Pardon, right? And then we had another sample, which was we had that part, and then I had this. And that was a drum loop. So for those who stuck with me through it, and if you missed it on TikTok, you can always rewatch it on YouTube. We chopped up the drums, right? So we chopped up the drums to where we got this. Right? So then once we chopped the drums up, we started to lay everything down piece by piece. Right? There goes the hat. And then we went to the snare. Right? And then we laid on the kick. Now, of course, I went into my parameters and I EQ'd some of these things. I added some effects to it to make it sound the way I want it to sound in terms of my drums. You know what I'm saying? I want my drums to kind of, bust through the speaker, no diddy. And that's really where I'm at with my joints. Trying to make sure that they're kind of pronounced when we're doing these lives. We added some piano into it to bring out the low end of the piano. And when you're working with samples, man, y'all got to think that samples have a lot of nuance, but you have to listen for it. And you have to now train your ears to hear the things that are in the samples and then try to see if you can enhance or embellish on those things. If you're really good with your music theory, then of course you can play along. If you're better with your music theory, then of course you can find things that are complementary and then use different keys, to kind of mesh things together to get a good blend. So that's just part of the situation. So now I added the piano in here just to complement what I heard in the sample. Right? So now, did the same thing with the bass line. And I use this type of bass, not really for its low end, but I wanted something that's going to buzz, right? So it kind of can stand out, because you got to remember that people like to listen to stuff on their cell phones, right? So you kind of have to pick sounds that are going to be able to stand out on the cell phone at the same time, when it's played in their cars and loud, and it's like, whoa, I didn't hear all of that, you know what I mean? So we got to kind of make sure we find something that's in the middle that gives us that. And of course, I'm 808. Make sure that we're liking the live. Make sure that we're sharing the live. And I'm going to have to incorporate that into the sample as well. I gotta figure it out though. So listen, we've been live for about 45 minutes. Where we at? Where's my time at? 46 minutes. So for those who was here yesterday, I need the folks who were here yesterday to step into the front of the room. Please step into the front of the room for the folks that were here yesterday when we did the beat called White Caps. All right? That was the name of the beat last night. Shout out to Hero Beats on that. The beat called White Caps. Now I want y'all to listen to this now, okay? For those who are new here, this is a beat that we worked on last night. All right? Right?
Arkatech Beatz.
Something here is off. Okay, I'm gonna let it ride for right now. So y'all heard that last night, right? Everybody loved this beat last night. Last night we had a really good live last night. You know, tens of thousands of likes last night, and it was just, we were rocking last night, man. I was very happy with the live, and and very happy with the track. So, I got off the live maybe about an hour and a half in, maybe like, a little less than 2 hours in. And I couldn't sleep. I'm like, yo, something missing from this joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say, something missing. So I said, I got to do something else to this thing. So, so this what happened last night. So this is when you're supposed to turn up your headphones. This is when you're supposed to go plug in a Bluetooth speaker. This is when you're supposed to go jump into the car. This is when you're supposed to do all of those things. Let's go, right? Let's go.
Arkatech Beatz.
It's a late night, I don't mind. I was gonna spend all my time with you. It's a good night, it's a good time. I was gonna spend all my time with you. Wasn't sure where we would end up. I just wanna be around you, make sure you're straight, so I got you. When I needed you the most, you came through. And now I'm feeling closer than I thought I'd ever be to you. It's a late night, I don't mind. I was gonna spend all my time with you. I was gonna spend all my time with you. If you down, we can do whatever. No, I got you, we'll be straight forever. Boy, I like it when you wear that sweater. Always tell you that you look better. When I needed you the most, you came through. And now I'm feeling closer than I thought I'd ever be to you. It's a late night, I don't mind. I was gonna spend all my time with you.
Let's go.
It's a good night, it's a good time. I was gonna spend all my time with you. It's a late night, I don't mind. I was gonna spend all my time with you.
Come on now, let's go, man.
Beatz. Arkatech Beatz.
It's a good night, it's a good time. I was gonna spend all my time with
Ashkin, man. Yeah, I put the lyrics in. Had to build a song last night. Yo, Hero, you ready? One more time. One more time for the people in the back.
Arkatech Beatz.
It's a late night, I don't mind. I was gonna spend all my time with you.
go.
It's a good night, it's a good time. I was gonna spend all my time with you. Wasn't sure where we would end up. I saw a spot when I met you. I just wanna be around you, make sure you're straight, so I got you. When I needed you the most, you came through. And now I'm feeling closer than I thought
Let's
I'd
go.
ever be to you. It's a late night, I don't mind. I was gonna spend all my time with you.
Let's go.
It's a good night, it's a good time.
Hit the like button.
I was gonna spend all my time with you.
Share the live, man. Let's go.
If you down, we can do whatever. Know I got you, we'll be straight forever. Boy, I like it when you wear that sweater.
Nick, what up?
Always tell you that you look better. When I needed you the most, you came through. And now I'm feeling closer than I thought
Share the
I'd
live,
ever
share the
be
live.
to
Let's
you.
go.
It's a late night, I don't mind. I was gonna spend all my time with you. It's a good night, it's a good time. I was gonna spend all my time with you. It's a late night, I don't mind. I was gonna spend all my time with you. It's a good night, it's a good time. I was gonna spend all my time with
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Listen. If you're not in the game, you're not in the game. You about to get left out the game. I'm telling you. Listen, bro. I'm telling folks. I'm trying to put folks up on game, man. While other people out here fighting, listen, man, you better be out here writing and creating because you got a small window. It's a small window, man. Like you ever remember when folks was talking about Bitcoin at first and you was like, what is that? That's not real. I'm telling you, man, like this is one of those times where people are telling you about something and we kind of be dismissive about it. And then next thing you know, bang, it's 100,000. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to shout out everybody that was in here last night that watched us build this beat from scratch last night. And then you just basically seen an idea from beginning to a different demo of a different record. Yeah, man, we just trying to build different joints, and this is just what we're doing, man. Night after night, we're building the joints. Shout out to everybody who is on the website, people who are basically looking for limited licensing for beats, because again, we're trying to work with certain artists. So, hit us up at arkatechbeatz.com if you're not familiar. That on TikTok, that our website is in our description and all that other good stuff. And just making sure that you're getting the music that you need. That's number one. And for those who are trying to make music, making sure that you're understanding the mechanics of what we're trying to do night after night, so that you can just kind of have an understanding of like, like if we're trying to sell these records or we're trying to get these records out to the masses, there are certain things that we're going to have to make sure that we're accomplishing with our music. Shout out Chuppy. Where's my man Hero at, yo? Somebody tag Hero Beatz, man. Because he named it White Caps, but I think he ain't really hear what we changed it to. But what I like the most about it, I think, is it's really the cadence of the hook. One more time for the road.
Arkatech Beatz.
It's a late night, I don't mind. I was gonna spend all my time with you. It's a good night, it's a good time.
Yeah.
I was gonna spend all my time with you.
Arkatech Beatz.
Wasn't sure where we would end up. I saw a spot when I met you. I just wanna be around you, make sure you're straight, so I got you. When I needed you the most, you came through. And now I'm feeling closer than I thought I'd ever be to you. It's a late night, I don't mind. I was gonna spend all my time with you. It's a good night, it's a good time. I was gonna spend all my time with you.
Yo, make sure y'all liking the live, man. Follow the live, like the live, share the live. Let's go.
If you down, we can do whatever.
Cody.
Know I got you, we'll be straight forever. Boy, I like it when you wear that sweater. Always tell you that you look better. When I needed you the most, you came through.
Came through.
And now I'm feeling closer than I thought.
Go get your girl, go for a ride in the car. Let's go. Top
It's a
down.
late night, I don't mind. I was gonna spend all my time with you.
Driving fast through traffic now. Let's go.
It's a good night, it's a good time. I was gonna spend all my time with you. It's a late night, I don't mind. I was gonna spend all my time.
Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to everybody that was in here last night, that watched us build this beat last night from beginning to end last night. Of course, I had to go back and I had to, after the live, I had to get into the lab and I had to, I said, I got to get a song on this. So that's what we wound up creating last night after the live. I swear, I probably didn't finish till about 7 o'clock this morning. I ain't going to hold you. It was like, I was up all night with this thing. I couldn't stop vibing to it. It was just vibing. It was just crazy. Advice for software. Listen, if you're going to go hardware, I go MPC. Right? So MPC Live 2 or the MPC X, whatever your budget can maintain. If you're going to go software, I recommend go FL Studio. I think it's the easiest platform to learn and the most powerful in terms of being able to record vocals and everything else you need to do on that. Saint the Sinner, you was here last night, right? What up, bro? Yeah, but I would suggest that for FL because I just think that for people who kind of need to understand the whole, the dynamics of creating patterns and then seeing how patterns segue into, segments of a song. And I think that's like the best building block because, everything starts off with patterns. You can just kind of pick your drums, kick, snare across the grid. You kind of get used to things clicking. You get used to the metronome and you get to see those things visually. And I think that's kind of what helps people to learn FL Studio very quickly. Well, my kids, that's how I put my kids on FL Studio, like it's on their computers, and they're able to go in there and they're able to play around really quickly and, add sounds and stuff without even any type of, you can instantly get on there and figure it out. Smoke the Great, what up, bro? Ashkin was asking how does it have the breath? Listen, I think what people, that's the number one complaint. People say, hey, it don't got any soul. Listen, you ain't prompted right. That's all I can say. You ain't put in the right prompt, bro. And that's really what it boils down to. It all boils down to your understanding of prompt engineering. And if you don't understand prompt engineering, then that's what's really going to separate the men from the boys. And that's what I'm really trying to tell folks too, where we talking about this music production and we talking about AI and all these other stuff. Like everybody right now should be having a Chat GPT. Everybody should have Grok, Gemini. They should be playing in every single piece of AI that's out right now. I don't care if it's Opus Clip. I don't care if it's 11 Labs. I don't care if it's HeyGen. Any one of those things you're supposed to be dabbling in. We're not saying that you have to be expert, but you definitely need to know what's going on. Yeah, you gotta tell it what kind of style you want it to sing in. You know what I'm saying? And then also remember what it also does too. It also can take your reference and enhance it, right? So that's another thing. That's another trick here. Is that I can go into it and I can say, okay, I want it to sound like this, and I could hum that out, sing that out, and kind of. I can't really hold that heavy of a note, but I can hold a note enough to get it where I want it to be. And then once we kind of figure out what the lyrics are going to be, we figure that out. Sometimes you can make it do with lyrics, but I wouldn't really recommend that. Or if it does spit out lyrics, I would tell you that you would go in and then you would try to embellish that. But it's definitely not something that you have to practice with it and you have to understand its parameters and trying to get it to where we want it to go. Shout out to everybody that's liking the live, sharing the live. Shout out to everybody that's super chats and gifts and all that other stuff. That stuff helps the algorithm. I do appreciate that. That helps the algorithm. Helps people to find us and find our community. Patreon coming soon. Patreon, we're gonna be able to get into more in-depth conversations, be able to talk about things a little bit more loosely. If you notice, when I'm on the lives, I keep everything kind of PC. Honestly, I be wanting to talk. Richie Mays, where you been, bro? Where you been, bro? You know I'm on the TikTok, but I'm not on TikTok the way I normally am. But I'm on it for right now. But Richie Mays, what's up, man? Suno, man. Suno's the only one right now we need to rock with for right now. You could use Udio too, but Suno is probably gonna be a little better. Listen, it's like this, right? It's like this. I said this 3 years ago. I have to find the exact clip from our podcast. And me and Mike was having these conversations about when everybody started first selling their catalog. And I said it very, very distinctly. I said that these guys are selling their catalog for capital, and everybody's buying catalog. And I don't know if you guys remember this place called Hypnosis. They were buying catalogs, and basically they were saying, music catalog is like stock. It appreciates. It's predictable in terms of what it earns every year, so forth and so on. But the way that they were buying the catalogs was it was strange to me. I was like, this is beyond royalties. I was like, you have to watch these guys. What these guys do is they like to get in front of technology. So these guys, they're buying all these masters, and I'm like, why are they buying all these masters? Somewhere, somehow, these folks was training in AI, man. Like, you know it, and I know it. So when you're listening to this stuff, you're like, yo, why does it sound this way? It's because it's been trained. And the reality of the situation is like this too. It's like the industry has been looking for a way to monetize creativity. You know what I'm saying? Or to be able to manufacture it, you know what I'm saying, on their own without having to really deal with people. And listen, we're close. But the next level of producers will be superior prompt engineers and superior programmers. Yeah, they're gonna cut the middleman out for real. So if you're not any good, then that's what's gonna kill you. So now is the time to learn and get better. Yeah, I was on everything last night, man. We got on late though. We got on like after 11 Eastern Standard Time. You know what I mean? But you could rewatch that on Facebook and rewatch that on YouTube. I did this beat yesterday, and it was. And then we went from that, Richie Mays last night, and then we wind up building a song around it. Shout out to my girl, Cody. I can play this all night, man.
Arkatech Beatz.
It's a late night, I don't mind. I was gonna
I can hold a little bit of a note, bro. I can hold a little note. You know what I'm saying? In the shower. It's a late night. I can hold it. Shout out to everybody that's in the live, man. Shout out to everybody that's been following the live. Yo, this is day number 76. 76 days going live on this thing. Meeting a whole bunch of new people and a whole bunch of people learning this game. You know, it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a blessing to be able to do what we're doing and, you know, helping people to just kind of understand what's happening in this business. It's crazy, but listen, now is the time, man. Things are looking up, and people really definitely got to get into this thing. But for the most part, we made a joint today. This is what we on. we making beats, man. We've been making some tracks tonight, and I was just previewing a song. Montreal in the house. Just previewing a song that we worked on from yesterday, and then I'm gonna jump back into the track that we did today, which was called Enchanted Melodies. You know, that's a little bit more grimy. He said he liked this camera view better. Listen, this camera view is because I gotta use two computers. That's what's happening. It's like I gotta use this computer for TikTok and I gotta use that computer for everything else. You know, Twitch and Kick and everything else. But you can't see my screen. I think that's the issue. You know what I mean? This view is kind of cleaner, but you can't see the screen. Yep, I heard about that 150. I saw that on the Mizza. Shout out to him. He was talking about the report in the Big Beautiful Bill about the $150,000 tax deduction that you can deduct your studio expenses in the Trump tax bill. Hey man, I think everybody needs to go read that bill too, boy. I think if you read the bill, you'll be pleasantly surprised. A lot of us. So from what we understand, you're supposed to be able to write off some of your studio expenses for your recording, right? Remember anything that you use to record, you know, that's an expense, and if you're supposed to be able to write it off and deduct it from your taxes. TikTok is not tripping right now. It's tripping because I can't use it with my Streamlabs, but it's working regularly on my other system, so it's good. But now, and I think what you were able to write off the stuff from the previous year, in the current year. I have to read the language in it for me to really get a clear understanding. So I don't want to sit here and misspeak. You know what I mean? So for the most part, I got to research it myself to really look at what they're saying. I've seen people reporting on it, but in my opinion, this is just my opinion. When it comes to media, you have to do your own research. You know what I mean? People say things online, and it's always taken as fact. And before we take things as fact, we have to go make sure that we're researching it. So I have to go look for the bill myself. And I need to go make sure I can go see that language. If anything, I'll download the bill. I'll drop it into AI. I'll ask it to summarize it to find those places so that I can make sure that that thing is giving me what it's supposed to give me. MT, what up? You hear that? There's a bass in it. I probably gotta turn it up though. There's a bass line in it and there's a bass piano in it as well. Yeah, I gotta finish this one and a bunch of other ones. I ain't gonna hold you. I got a slight headache though. Borico brother got another question on TikTok. I was not a bathroom break question. I do beat reviews, man. I'm just not doing them on live. Yeah, I'm not doing it on live, man. You know, I'm not trying to go through the whole Timberland thing, and you know, I'm not trying to go through that. And also, what happened with the live streams too? Remember, because I'm streaming simultaneously on every platform. They will mute my live. They'll mute my live if you have the uncopyrighted audio, copyrighted audio on Twitch. They'll mute your stuff, and then you'll get a copyright strike on YouTube. So because I'm not just on TikTok, and because I'm on every platform, it's like it's not really. I can't really, you know, can't really take the chance of doing it. But if people want to submit their music for review, you can do that at arkatechbeatz.com. You know, there's a form where you can submit your stuff, and me and Michael listen to it, man. And really, this is, you know, you got to realize, man, like, you know, we're always looking. You know, we're always looking, and I tell people this all the time when people ask us about our discography. You got to realize that our discography is the way that it is because we spent a lot of time working with artists that, you know, were below the radar. Yeah. Appreciate you, dog. It's like it's below the it's you know, when you have you have to find artists that are below the radar, because once they start to pop off, then you can't really reach them, you know. So I spend a lot of time listening to new music and listening to new artists. Like if I'm being 100, we're trying to determine who's going to be next. You know, so appreciate you, Hugh. Like we're really trying to determine what's next. So when you're trying to determine who's next, you have to be out here listening for new music. So I encourage people to hit, you know, to submit their reviews. I encourage people to do that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of it is like, listen, you got to realize too that we're using this live stream. We're using this medium. We're using a lot of things to build relationships, right? Because now when I see, you know, Richie Mays, or if I see Ashkin, or if I see, you know, Hero Beats, Rob Mully, Boricua, you know, East Santana, I see you guys, you know, I know who's who. You know what I mean? Because I see who's in the lives. I see who's, you know, who's spending their bread. Like we start to understand who's who and who's serious about who's serious about really doing what they're doing, because they show up every night. Shout out to Smoke. Can't forget my boy Kaz, man. Can't forget him. He here every night. Shout out to him. I appreciate y'all, for real. You know what I mean? This has been an exercise for me as it's been an exercise for you. The exercise for me is to, is to push the envelope in terms of creation, right? And say, okay, I know there's a chamber that I like to stay in. There's a certain chamber of music that I like, Mike had sent me some videos from like over the weekend of the MOP concert in Brooklyn. So he said he went to see MOP and Smith and Wesson and all of that. Shout out to him. Shout out to my partner Mike Trauma D. And he was playing me like the videos of like, how about some hardcore and all that stuff. Cause that's the stuff that I grew up on. I grew up on MOP and Infamous Mob and, Mobb Deep and all of that. Like that's my core, right? That's the music that I really like. This is a Rode Procaster. And then I had this. I use this mic along with some Focusrites. I got a Focusrite here and another Focusrite there. Not a simple setup, nothing too crazy. Interesting using the drum using the drum kits here because it was and we just snatched the kick and the snare out of there and we just made our own drums. So but of course you have to EQ your drums to make them sound the way you want them to sound. 25,000 likes. Appreciate y'all. Let me save this. And then when before I get out of here, I gotta play my other joint. Gotta play my girl Cody, you know what I'm saying? She's just so special. You asking me if I know how to use it? Oh man, I don't know how to use it, man. I'm just here. what did the kids say? Yeah, my kids, my kid, my kids was like, they're like, yo, I heard you playing that song like early in the morning, like, you know, because by the time I hear my wife walking around upstairs, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start. I start blasting my music. so, you know, I kind of woke my kids up, but you know, they enjoy what we do. I don't I'm kind of good with this. You know what I mean? I've gone through a lot of mics in my time. You know what I mean? But you know, this is more for that speaking stuff. You know what I mean? I got another blue mic over there, right? But you know, that's more of a USB type of style. This one kind of does what it needs to do. Just considering, you know. So listen, man. When we built this beat yesterday, I didn't know that it was gonna become what it became. Like I really didn't. Like I wasn't sure, and you know, and we were building it, and then I wound up going back in, and I wound up changing some stuff. You know. Secret mind control. I wish there was a secret mind control that I can get them to go to bed on time. Right, we did the hats. We had open hats in here. Had tambourine in here, and our snare. Peace, Cynthia. And just the way that we built the other elements, man, like, you know, just the lead, you know, just real subtle, simple. All right. And then we have our strings in here. And I started to add a bass line, but I didn't finish putting the bass line in. And then last night I moved some things around, and really what the main thing was trying to get the vocal to match the music and to get above the music so that we can hear it. So I just thought that was pretty interesting in itself, and just trying to that's that exercise of trying to get it to sound right, you know, sound cohesive. So.
Arkatech Beatz.
It's a late night, I don't mind. I was gonna spend all my time with you. It's a good night, it's a good time. I was gonna spend all my time with you. Wasn't sure where we would end up. I just wanna be around you, make sure you're straight, so I got you. When I needed you the most, you came through. And now I'm feeling closer than I thought I'd ever be to you. It's a late night, I don't mind. I was gonna spend all my time with you. It's a good night, it's a good time. I was gonna spend all my time with you. If you down, we can.
If I pitch it up, does it change? Yes, but I have to start it from the beginning. He says we're cooked. It's definitely a vibe. Yes, we're cooked, brother. I'm sorry to tell you, but we're cooked. Yes.
It's a late night, I don't mind. I was gonna spend all my time with you. It's a good night, it's a good time.
With backing vocals and everything. Yeah, we're cooked. Yeah, we're cooked. I want to try to speed it up a little bit. I'm going to try to get to 78 and see how that sounds.
Arkatech Beatz.
It's a late night, I don't mind. I was gonna spend all my time with you. It's a good night, it's a good time. I was gonna spend all my time with you. Wasn't sure where we would end up.
Nah, not quite. Wait a second. Maybe I didn't do something right here.
It's a late night. Wasn't sure where we.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I didn't have it sync from my speed, brother. Good.
Wasn't sure where we would end.
Okay, so now we can probably go to maybe 76. That 75 seemed a little bit too fast. 78. So we're going to pitch it up a little bit to about 76. I think that's going to put us right in the pocket. And let's try it again. Smoke.
Arkatech
I'm telling you.
Beatz.
It's a late night, I don't mind. I was gonna spend all my time with you. It's a good night, it's a good time. I was gonna spend all my time with you.
Arkatech Beatz.
Wasn't sure where we would end up. I saw a spot when I met you. I just wanna be around you, make sure you're straight, so I got you. When I needed you the most, you came through. And now I'm feeling closer than I thought I'd ever be to you. It's a late night, I don't mind. I was gonna spend all my time with you. It's a good night, it's a good time. I was gonna spend all my time with you.
Yeah, make sure we sharing it live and liking it live. Let's go.
If you down, we can do whatever. Yo, I got you, we'll be straight forever. Boy, I like it when you wear that sweater. Always tell you that you look better. When I needed you the most, you came through. And now I'm feeling closer than I thought I'd ever be to you. It's a late night, I don't mind. I was gonna spend all my time with you. It's a good night, it's a good time. I was gonna spend all my time with you. It's a late night, I don't mind. I was gonna spend all my time with you. It's a good night, it's a good time. I was gonna spend all my time with you.
Let's go. Come on, drive fast. Open up the sunroof. See, you need a girlfriend for this record, dog. You need a wife for this record, dog. If you ain't got one, then we got to work on that. Shout out to everybody that's in the live, man. We're here every night. If you're new here, this is night 76. We are here every night. We are doing the live streams. We are making these tracks in real time. So for those who are coming in and listening to this song, we made this track last night. And for those who missed it, making the track last night, go check it out on the YouTube. You can see us building the track from the beginning. The only thing that's not in the video is, me getting the vocals together. That was after the live. I just decided to do it after the live. It wasn't I didn't intend on it because I didn't even hear it in the beginning. I didn't hear R&B on it. I did try to see if I could get a vocal on the hook just to kind of get just to give a different cadence. And while I started to do that, then I went down the rabbit hole. And then once I go down the rabbit hole, I have to make sure that I come back with some sort of spoils of war. But shout out to everybody that's in the live stream, man. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with me night after night. Shout out to everybody that's copying the books, buying the drum kits. I got a new series of drum kits coming out called the Arch Nemesis series. So you can just imagine how those are going to sound. Like I said, the Arch Nemesis series is going to be a series of 5 volumes of drum kits. We're going to be doing that in a little bit. And then also, like I said, Patreon, hopefully in the next 30 days. That's the goal. I'm just trying to load it with a bunch of content. Like, that's really the thing. I needed to have a lot of good, viable content so that people can understand what the business is about. And then also, I want to make sure that I have enough. I have to start building more MPC related content, more music production content. And I always like to lean on the music business content, but I want to lean more on music production for this one. So stay tuned on that. But before I get out of here, play my girl Cody one last time. And y'all, I want to see y'all tomorrow. Same time, same channel. Let's go. Peace, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.
Arkatech Beatz.
It's a late night, I don't mind. I was gonna spend all my time with you. It's a good night, it's a good time. I was gonna spend all my time with you. Wasn't sure where we would end up. I saw good night.